We are ready to get underway. Sunderland are wearing unnaturally wearing red shorts this afternoon. That's because it's the Foundational Lights fixture, and they're promoting their campaign where small changes make a big difference. And you can text in as well if you would like to donate £5 to the Foundational Light. You can text in FOL5 to 70085 to donate £5 to the Foundation of Light. Sunderland fans in good voice here on Good Friday, Danny.
Yeah, good numbers in the stadium as usual. Good following from Hull City as well. A few thousand in that top tier.
Interestingly as well, the sides decided to
I'm just going to
swap
say that,
sides,
switch
didn't
round,
they?
yeah, whether that's the Hull skipper who's decided.
Well, it's always been suggested as well by some Sunderland fans, Danny, that perhaps they should shoot towards the Roker end in the second half, the south stand.
I think, is it Liverpool prefer to do that? I'm not sure if they like to shoot towards the Kop in the second half, but no, I'm not sure as a player, does it matter that much really? I think when you're out there, you obviously got to do both halves, haven't you, over the course of the 90 minutes, get on with it and try your best.
Here's Ahmad for Sunderland. Just behind Gelhardt there.
Good play in there. I think it was it Slater. Calm on the ball, composure.
Sayed Banesh coming through the middle. And now releasing it to the spare man on the far side. Ball's chipped in. Sunderland have numbers back. Cleared by Trey Hume in the end.
Yeah, a lot of space down that left-hand side, and they could have done a little bit more with the delivery, I felt. Hull.
Alfie Jones, sorry. It's gone back to McLaughlin.
Yeah, you see it's pretty much a 4-4-2, isn't it? I think you see Ahmad just playing in behind Joe Gelhardt, but more often than not, it looks like he's going to go up there and press alongside him.
Are you happy to see Lyndon Gooch remain at left back after his performance on Friday night, Danny?
Yeah, well, I think, yeah, he certainly stay in the team and, you know, give him man of the match. I think Sky gave him man of the match as well, and he was excellent. Then obviously you got Dennis coming back from injury, I think, so there was that possibility. You know, he's on the bench, isn't he, tonight, Dennis Sirkin, but Tony Mowbray sticking with that back four.
Ahmad. Gelhardt couldn't get onto it after Clark had got the initial touch. He's Dan Neil, leaves it to Edouard Michou. Picked up in the middle by Traore.
Booze there for Caldalo.
Yeah.
There's Lyndon again on the front foot, isn't he? Pressing.
And there's Liam Senior as well in your picture there. Only 38, he's came here after his only other managerial experience was short-term in charge of Derby, but it was chaos when he was there, wasn't it?
It was, yeah, but I think he's been coaching for a fair few years now. Still young, isn't he? Say 38. Retired a few years ago now and went straight into it. And yeah, I think he's he's trying to do a decent job, isn't he, at Hull? I think he's saying in the pre-match show he wants to get the ball down. You can see the way they set up. They want to play football, expansive, use the width of the pitch and get after teams.
Sayed Manesh there, trying to chase that one down the right-hand side. He's Iranian. Previously played some football in Turkey. Forward from Gooch, but straight into the hands of Rosenia, who sends it back down the line.
And you asked me, didn't you, before the game as well, will they come up here, will they sit deep and, you know, be compact and allow us to have the ball? I don't think that's their game. You can see now they've settled in, the centre-halves are splitting, they're trying to get on the ball and use the ball well out wide.
Lyndon Gooch doing well to win it back for Sunderland. He's looking up to see what his options are. He hasn't got that much on. He has to wait for Jack Clark to try and get ahead of the ball and around the back of the defence. Out from Carl Darlow. Patrick Roberts tries to carry it down the far side. Luke 9. Patterson has to be quick, gives it to Danny Bart. Gooch goes inside. Edouard Michou back in the starting 11. Nice turn by Michou, but he couldn't get on the end of it.
Rolls his man well, doesn't he? Just gets away from him a bit, the ball. Seri it was that was pressing him.
Coyle just playing it around Jack Clark and still advancing as well. He hasn't got many options ahead of him though, has he?
No, he had a look to his left-hand side there. There was a couple over the far side, but he came back out to this right-hand side. It was Syed Manesh.
Tufan, who was probably the most advanced player, scored in the previous fixture between these two. Back on the 17th of December, that was. It was also the game, Danny. I think you'll remember that Elliot Embleton got a straight red, and we haven't seen him since on the pitch because he broke his leg.
It's a strange one, wasn't it? Yeah, same incident, red card, and just stretched it off, I think, wasn't he? Put him out for the season.
Jack Clark stole it here for Sunderland, and they're advancing in numbers. Gelhardt to the right. Ahmad's far over. That's where it's gone. Ahmad picks it up. It's just got it stuck under his feet a little bit. Roberts now shoots. Oh, right across the face, and Gelhardt was almost on the end of it.
Yeah, good counter from Sunderland there. As you say, as the ball's rolled into Ahmad, it looks like the opportunity's gone away. He gets it stuck under his feet on that far side. It's Coyle, a bit casual on the ball. Jack Clark nicks it off, and you can see we're driving forward. 3v2 for a moment. Gelhardt getting up this left-hand side, out to Ahmad, see there, leaves the ball behind, into Patrick, and decent strike from Patrick, puts his laces through it, but well off target. Catches it quite well.
Oh,
Joe Gelhardt in
so
between,
close.
In between going for it with his foot in his head, wasn't he?
Here's Luke O'Nien, who I believe holds the record for the Cadbury's Cream Egg Keep You Up Challenge, which they've been doing for the Foundational Light. They got me before the game. I managed 6, Danny. What did you manage?
Yeah, 9 I think I got in the end, yeah. Tricky little customer, them cream eggs.
Yeah. It's all about raising money as well for the Foundation of Light this afternoon. Dan Neil picks it up. Brought down by Lyndon Gooch. Traore releases it through the middle. Sunderland get it back.
That's good from Dan Neil. Getting back in there, just opened up for a moment for Hull 2v2, and you've seen the danger there, Dan, through the middle of the pitch.
Patterson tries to go through the middle and then gives it to Hull City. This is Seri. Pulls one back, and no, 9 was there. If he wasn't, it was a good opportunity there for Hull. Jack Clark goes inside. Puts it through the middle for Ahmad, who carries it. Roberts has gone. Have to wait for him to come back on side. Roberts gets round his man easily. Pulls one back. Oh, it's just over the head of Gelhardt. Comes out to Michou. Sunderland still have it. Linda Gooch. Oh, I think it hit the post.
Yeah, he has outside of the post. It was asking for a corner, I think, but I think it's gone over the top of Carl Darlow and it's come off the outside of the post. It's a bright start to the game, isn't it? Both teams having a go. As Patrick goes past his man. Little cut back, you think Joe Geldhart's getting on the end of it. It's just over the top of him. Edward Michu it is, wins the ball back, and then is it a cross? I think he's just looking to put it into that area at the far post, and I think he's beat Carl Darlow. Unfortunately, it comes off the far side of the post as well. I don't think he's got his fingertips on that, Darlow.
Sunderland pressing, Geldhart running very hard to try and get the ball back. The crowd appreciated that.
Space.
Opportunity for a shot, and it's a good shot, and it's a great finish.
Yeah, too easy as well. Yeah, you see one or two lads pointing the finger at each other, but it's a ball threading through the middle of the pitch, and it's
too fan again.
Too fan again, it is, isn't it? It's a good strike. Give him credit. Puts his laces through it, and I don't think there's any chance for Anthony Patterson in the Sunderland goal. And you can see, Danny Bart, Luke O'Nien, they're all having a word with each other, and they're not sure what's gone on. But just have a look at it back now. It's Coyle, just rolls in far too much space in there for Seri. He has a few touches, no one engages, rolls it into the path there. Look, wrong side, off the back of Diallo, peels off his man. So, but Luke just swivels his body round there, and he just loses that yard on his man. Good first touch, straight away there, bang. Yeah, no chance for Anthony Patterson. Roof of the net, 1-0 Hull. Well, just saying, it was an opening game, and 30 seconds or so previous to the opportunity, it looked like we were going to be the ones going in front. But that's football, isn't it? Fine margins, and it's Hull who have the breakthrough.
Sunderland need to come from behind here. Just ahead of Roberts, but I think it might have been a foul in the build-up. Tony Mowbray not very happy at all.
Yeah, and I can see why. Well, he's hard to read, isn't he, Tony Mowbray? We've been 2-3 up in games actually, and he's had similar body language. But yeah, he'll be disappointed. The manner in which they played through was far too easy. No pressure on the ball. Didn't pick up runners. It was just too easy.
Michu gives it to Jack Clark. And then Gooch, who hit the post early on for Sunderland, clips the one in, stands one up. Ahmad's at the back post.
Yeah, he's getting a free kick. Yeah, you often see that, don't you? It's good defending. I think it's Greaves, isn't it? The 4 it is. Just gets a glancing header at the back post, and Diallo comes in over the top of him.
Keith Stroud is the referee this afternoon, Danny.
We had Keith Stroud. Another controversial one, wasn't there, earlier in the season, I recall?
I think Keith Stroud was the man who sent off Luke O'Nien here
right,
as
the
well.
Game then,
yep.
Okay.
He's done us 2 or 3 times this season.
Plenty of time though, get back in the game.
Oh yeah, there's a lot of time left in this one. Danny Bart thinks about what route he's going to go down.
Just look at Hull, they're pretty much matched up the same as us, 4-4-2. You can see there the 2 front lads pressing. Not allowing us to get the ball into Daniel and Michu as we'd like.
Long from Patterson towards Geldhart. Jones handles it though. There's a forward, and Hull have possession. Louis Coyle. Forward by Troy Ore. Syed Benesh pulls it back. That's just over the top there by Pelkas.
Look at Liam Rossini, he's applauding it, and rightly so. It's good play from Hull down this right hand side, but again, too easy. That one in again. 2 passes, the in behind us. Tony Mowbray's not going to be happy with that. We've seen it from the goal, we've seen it again. We've got to liven up and pick up at the back, midfield. Awareness of what's going on around us.
Traore. Syed Benesh. Coyle just goes inside, gets a return.
Really is, give a go. He's lively, Coyle, isn't he? I said that down at Hull earlier in the season. He loves to bomb forward, and he's almost in there with a little give and go. Too much on the return pass. Yeah, we weren't sure on their lineup. We're saying now they're without their natural strikers, Hull as well, and looks like they've pushed Traore on through the middle. Tufan as well, more of a midfielder, but he's playing high up there, almost as the front two for them, and he's the man with the goal at this moment in time.
Seri. This is Alfie Jones. Pops one forward, looking for Tufan. Reeves on the far side keeps it alive for Hull, but then it's knocked out. Rough play by Trey Hume.
Yeah, just getting those little 50-50s with the green coming out with the ball as well. Hull, you see there a couple of times on the far side. Sunderland fans trying to get the boys going back into the game.
Surrey pops on through the middle. Danny Bark comes through. Sunderland just can't get the ball off Hull at the moment.
No, they're keeping the ball really well, aren't they? Popping it about Hull. See Liam Rossini there. I think he's to Caldolo play. He wants his team to keep the ball. Got themselves in front, having a good spell on the ball in possession.
Cut out by Coyle. Linesman's flagging.
Yeah, offside.
Offside.
Back from an offside position. Yeah, just look a little bit nervy at the moment. I know we've gone a goal behind, but we haven't said it too many times this season where we've looked edgy, where we can't get the passing game going. Give credit to Hull, they are pressing us quite well, and they've had a good spell on the ball themselves, but still fancy us to try and get it down and play.
Gerhardt almost closing down and asking for some support in the closing.
Yeah,
it feels he was working.
It's good feet from Seri.
Yeah.
Joe's almost nicked it off him, but it's a good little shift in his feet to go by him. It's that one again there. There's 2 or 3 of them now. They're finding it too easy. Hull.
Traore. Syed Manesh. In from Coyle, it's a good
save
save it is from Patterson, because they must have felt they were going 2-0 up there, Hull City. Regan Slater it was with the close range effort.
Yeah, well worked against down this right hand side, isn't it?
Well, Mishu tries to bring it away. Jack Clark going to cross his man, stays on his feet. Jack Clark, options left and right. Ahmad picks it up. Ahmad, Jack Clark, oh, he's missed it. Galahad, 1-1. It's 1-1.
There it is.
There it is. Galahad gets his first goal at the Stadium of Light.
Yeah, and we had a couple of efforts at it, didn't we? And worked it well down the pitch. Jack Clark involved, driving forward. Plays it out to Ahmad on this left-hand side, and I thought once he jumped inside, the opportunity had gone away. We had a couple of efforts at it, but then it's rolled into Joe Geldhardt's path. Is he 5 yards out or so? He's tucked it away, and we're back in the game. Coming from the other end of the pitch, isn't it? Good save, Anthony Patterson. You know, just saying there, fine margins in football. We're almost 2-0 down. Then we managed to nick it here. Slips there. Seri tries to lie on the ball.
Tries to handle it as well, doesn't he?
Michu nicks it off him. Just rolls it into Jack's path. Jack does well. He cuts across his man. Coyle can't make the challenge, and then 3v2 really into Ahmad. I thought there, puts laces through it, chops inside. Jack makes a mess of it, but he's got himself an assist. He'll tell us he's made the pass. And then yes,
but he does great here though, doesn't he? He does really well, Jack Clark.
Yeah, he does. Yeah, he does that really well, Jack. And then I think Ahmad trying to be a little bit too clever, and then drops to Joe.
Sunderland have nicked it again here. Here's Ahmad. Jack Clark this time. Can he get a shot away? Maybe he can now. Ahmad! It's 2-1! What a turnaround! What a turnaround here at the Stadium of Light!
Well, 2 in a minute.
2 in a minute. The match has been turned on its head.
And it's pretty much a carbon copy, wasn't it? The break as we look up with 3v2 again, driving forward. I thought we got it wrong again for a moment there, but no, he's managed to tuck that one away. Ahmad back amongst the goals, 2-1 Sunderland.
Less than a minute between the goals, Danny. You were still watching the replay of the previous game.
Yeah, look up, let's have a look now. We take the kick off. Kaz were on the ball at the back. Oh yeah, sloppy pass there. Not sure if he's asking for a foul, is he? And Jack rolls it across to Ahmad. Yeah, comfortable finish, left foot, swats it past Darlow, going the other way. Oh, through his legs, yeah, and I think if fancying Jack there, he opens himself up there, looking to bend it into that far corner. His man buys it, chops inside him.
Does he take it a little bit too far there from himself, so he has to poke it to Ahmad?
Yeah, almost walking goals in that week, but
well, they can smell blood here, Danny, because Sunderland are coming forward once again. He's Geldhardt. He's gone for it!
A crazy 5 minutes of football. 2 tips on that Carl Darlow, he has. It's a corner ball, we'll see it again. Yeah, out to Coyle, tries to clear it. It's cleared against, is it Geldhardt?
He just smashes it.
Puts his laces through it, yeah, up and over the top foot. It's a corner ball.
Great angle on that one.
Yeah,
you can see Darlow stretching through it. Sunderland have their first corner of the match. Hull are at 6s and 7s.
Well, they are, yeah, for 5 minutes or so. It was comfortable for them, wasn't it? Had the noses in front, almost got the second, and then within 5 minutes, we find ourselves in front.
Corner comes in from Jack Clark. It's a busy penalty area, kept alive by Dan Neil. Oh, Ahmad on the swing, couldn't direct it towards goal.
Yeah, it's an awkward run for him as it's dropping down. It's on its way up, isn't it? It's just trying to hook it into that top corner, to that right-hand side. Well, as I said about Tony Mowbray, you wouldn't know what the scoreline is when you look at his body language, but...
Well, there's less than 10 minutes from when Hull City took the lead as to when Sunderland got the equaliser, and then within a minute of Sunderland's equaliser, they get another. There might be some trouble here as Patterson comes out and slices it into the air. We've got ourselves a game on here, Danny Collins.
Well, you asked the question before the game, is it going to be a quiet one with Hull City back? It's certainly not that, and they're in again.
They might be in here. Patterson saves with his face, and then the rebound goes in. It's 2-2. This game has gone crazy.
Well, I'd say the first one's a good save from Anthony Patterson. I think it hits him in the face. We'll have to see it back, and then comes out to this right-hand side. Is it Syed Manesh?
Yes, Syed Manesh who scored.
It is. Yeah, mate, it's all going on at the Stadium of Light. Here we go, let's have a look back now. Yeah, Joe Gelhardt tries to get the ball under control. I think it's Seri that steals it off him.
Yeah, it is Seri.
Run across there. Trey Hume trying to match the run, can't quite get there. Anthony Patterson does well with the first one. Let's have a look now there. Yeah, a little threaded ball in between us. It's off his shoulder, I think it is, and it's a good finish to give him credit there. As it drops down, is it on the half volley? Let's have a look back from this angle. Certainly a scrappy open game of football, isn't it? So look, yeah, stabs it, doesn't he? In off the underside of the crossbar. Full back level.
We've had 4 goals in 25 minutes at the Stadium of Light. It's been a while since that's happened.
I think we've had 4 goals in 3 minutes, haven't we?
Yes. Feels like it. 2-2 if you're just joining us. Let me talk you through what's happened. Tufan took an early lead for Hull City. And then Sunderland equalised through Joe Gelhardt. I'll pause because they're in again here, Hull. Possible opportunity. And a handball's been given. So Gelhardt equalised things in the 20th minute. The 21st minute, straight from the kickoff, Ahmad puts it in the net to make it 2-1. And then just a couple of moments ago, Syed Manish scores a rebound to make it 2-2.
Yeah, of course, so either team got to take control of the game now. I think it's enjoyable to watch, isn't it? You said before, was it 12th against 17th at kickoff? Is it going to be a dour encounter? Well, it's certainly anything but that.
Well, this game has been broadcast on Sky Sports, I believe, in the UK. So lots, maybe neutrals enjoying this game this afternoon. The Sunderland fans will be a bit perplexed as what's happened in the first 25 minutes, but a decent game indeed. Ahmad stretches for it. He's Dan Neil. He's given away in the middle. Interesting moment as well when the goal went in, the second goal for Hull. Carl Darlow came across to have a word with Rosenior, indicating something to do with his shoulder perhaps, so maybe want to keep an eye on.
Right, okay.
They have got Matt Ingram in goal, who was an experienced goalie himself. Was one of those emergency loan keepers in League One as well last season. Aliyar Syed Manish still going. Sari. And that goes out, and everyone can take a breather.
Yeah, Lennon's asking for offside at the linesman there, but Syed Manish has been lively down this right-hand side, gets himself in behind, working his way into the box, and as it comes back to Coyle, overhits the cross, but again, they're open, they're expansive. Hull, you know, you're watching them here, 25 minutes or so on the clock, and I was going to say you can see why they're down the wrong end of the table, but at the same time, they've played some good football.
Just a reminder, today's game is the dedicated Foundational Light fixture. Text FOL5 to 70085, and referee's got a decision to make here. He's not interested.
A little nudge in the back there, Patrick, as he cut inside.
He didn't claim that much, did he? He got back to his feet. Referee was right on top of it. Darlow, under pressure from Ahmad, gives it to Coyle. Danny Bartle picked this one up. Dan Neil. Through the legs of Slater, I think. Jack Clark. Running a Coyle. Goes inside Jack Clark. Tries to tee up Ahmad. Dan Neil gets his foot in. And again. Gooch.
It's unlucky from Michu there to see what he's looking for. Just thought Patrick had continued his run inside, back heel into his path. Oh!
Meanwhile, stolen by Dan Neil in the middle. Ahmad's gone ahead. Deflection takes it away from him though. It's so open, isn't it, at times, this game?
About 8-all at full time, this. Seri's shown some good touches in there, trying to control the game. He's been caught on the ball a few times well, which has obviously led to one of the goals, but takes takes some chances in there, giving us some opportunities to steal it off him.
Talking of opportunities, you'd have to say Hull's really taken their opportunities quite well, haven't they?
They did, yeah, and that big save from Anthony Patterson as well, with his feet, to keep it at 1-0. Big moment in the game.
2-2 we are here at the half-hour mark. As Jack Clark cuts inside. Dan Neil. Mishu spotted Lyndon Gooch in space on this near touchline to where we're commentating from, in the West Stand here at the Stadium of Light. This cross is just charged down.
Yeah, he's just waiting for Jack Clark there on the overlap, Lyndon. You see, slowed the play down, waiting for him on his outside. Jack's just getting his breather in, I think.
This is nice football from Sunderland, cut out. Dan Neil competing in the middle. Roberts brings it away. He's Ahmad.
Yeah, Dan Neil done really well in the last few minutes, just trying to take control in that middle of the park. Some good challenges in there, good runs with the ball.
Gelhardt. Oh, he's just about to fire there. Oh, a free kick against him. He's definitely
hurt himself there. He's got to pull the trigger, and I think
kick the leg, yeah, of McLaughlin maybe.
Yeah, I think he's just towed the ball away as Joe's going to pull the trigger. He's actually kicked his shin. We'll see it back, I think. Let's have a look. Yeah, you see there, it is a free kick. It's accidental from Joe. See, gets the ball and bang into his shin.
Right, the shin pad. Everyone's back on their feet now. Sorry. Traore. Everyone seems happy just to let Hull have the ball at the moment. So Benish is dispossessed by Jack Clark, who's storming forward with it, waiting for the contact as well. Yep. That's definitely a card. It's the first one of the afternoon.
Yeah, he's done that well today, Jack. He's nicked it 2 or 3 times, hasn't he? A couple off Coyle. Syed Manesh, a bit casual on the ball, and you know what Jack does? He drives across his man. He's clever, draws the foul in. He doesn't even wait for the referee there. Syed Manesh just holds his hand up, takes his yellow card.
Pretty blatant.
Yeah.
Patrick Roberts stands over this one for Sunderland.
Man's gone down injured.
It's a head injury.
Yeah, it's a difficult one for the referee, isn't it? I think it's Danny Bart does well. He comes over the top of him, wins it, and then it's
McLaughlin who's come down.
He's took one in the back there. He's got to stop the game, hasn't he? The ref, head injury. Understand that. Let's have a look back.
Yeah, heads come together.
His head, yeah.
Bit of a breeze picks up inside the Stadium of Light. People, first chance they've had all half really to think about what they've been watching. It's been non-stop.
Game settling down with a couple of free kicks, yeah. Been frantic, hasn't it? I think Hull have say shaded it in terms of the football. They've played some good football and passed through us quite well at times, but I think we've looked more dangerous on that counter-attack. We've had 4 or 5, a couple of the goals aside, we've had 4 or 5 occasions where we've been driving at their back line with the man advantage.
Don't forget, today is our dedicated Foundational Light fixture. We're trying to raise money for the Foundational Light this afternoon. Text 70085. Just text the word FOL5 to donate £5 this afternoon. Dan Neil brings it down and turns into space. Here's Luke O'Nien. Right through the middle to Ahmad there. Ahmad tries to release Jack Clark. Might be a little bit too much on it.
Jack just puts the brakes on there, comes back, back onside really. You see what Ahmad's looking for, dropping it in behind the full-back. Coyle.
Some Sunderland subs have come out for the first time this afternoon. Got Ekwar down there, Lahaji and Abdullah Bar. Could see them this afternoon at some point, you'd imagine. Feels like he usually substitutes Tony Mowbray. Syed Manesh takes it around Lyndon Gooch. This is Seri. Coyle has stayed forward. Hull need to go back.
Yeah, retained the ball quite well. It's Syed Manesh again. It's that little clip over the top and he's willing runner in behind Lyndon Gooch, but we regained our shape well, got back in, forcing Hull to go back.
Patterson should get that. I've been impressed with Syed Manesh so far. He's only 21 years old.
Long play down the right-hand side. I haven't seen too much down the left-hand side, have we? With Pelkas, isn't it?
Yeah, Pelkas and Slater as well. We haven't seen much of him in the midfield on the left-hand side.
Seems to be a lot through Seri into Traore, isn't it? And Syed Manesh.
Mishu trying to advance, gets the free kick. From Dan Neil, trying to dig one out to find Patrick Roberts, who was wide on the right. O'Nien comes through with a chest.
So I think that's what Luke brings as well. He's got good composure at the back. See a lot of young centre halves there, might just come through and head that, clear it, but brings it down on his chest, keeps hold of the ball for us.
Gelhardt, Jack Clark, Dan Neil, wiggling through in the middle. Jack Clark. Coyle has to deal with it. He's took the last touch.
Done well there. Maybe Coyle.
Traore took it out. Gooch just waits for the contact from Coyle, gets the throw. Jack Clark with his shirt hanging out and his socks rolled down, gives it to Luke O'Nien. Still gonna get the decision in the middle.
Yeah, good job as well. They nipped it there, Hull. They're away. He's just on the stretch, isn't he? Edward Michu trying to tow it out to Dan Neil.
It was 50 years ago today, Danny, that Sunderland won 2-1 at Hillsborough in the semi-final of the FA Cup against Arsenal.
Really?
They obviously then went on to play Leeds in the final and win. And there's lots of things happening with the 50th anniversary this year in and around the city. Roberts just trying to find Ahmad. McLaughlin will clear it. Only as far as Luke O'Nien. Danny Bart. Gooch looking for options. Tries the big shift, and that's a great ball for Ahmad, who brings it down. Greaves committed, but he got there. It's a big big frame to get past his Greaves on the far side. Sorry, Slater. Traore. Referee's right on top of it. Danny Bart to Gelhardt. Ahmad can get there. Danny Bart continues. A big smash in the middle. Yeah, that's a nasty one. Free kick's been given against Sunderland, but it's a nasty one. Danny Bart and McLaughlin.
Danny Bart does really well in the first one, doesn't he? I think is it Traore that goes running into him. Not sure. Yeah, it is. And Danny Bart just gets away there. He's never going to pull out of that. Danny, and there's a coming together. It's McLaughlin again. He's had a few, hasn't he, in this half? And he's the one unit on the pitch you wouldn't want to run into, Danny Bart.
Seems all right. That's good. He's had a heck of a season for Sunderland, hasn't he, Danny?
Yeah, he is, yeah. Good pro as well, Danny. Every time I'm at the training ground and walk past the gym, he's always in there throwing a few dumbbells about. Just topping up that frame. Big old man mountain at the back, isn't he?
Dan Neil on your screen
yeah,
now.
He's had a good half, Dan.
Yep.
Been really good this evening.
Recently signed that contract extension. A lot of Sunderland fans would have been very happy to see that. We've seen his development, haven't we, over the years here?
Yeah. It's funny to say over the years. He's 20, 21.
21, yeah. And this is his first proper full season.
Yeah, it is, yeah.
He was left out quite a few games last season, but he you know, played his part, didn't he?
He did.
Mishu, Ahmad, twisting and turning. Sunderland get the throw. Pelkas hasn't contributed that much. One of the players brought in this afternoon for Hull City. He's Lyndon Gooch. Clark. Mishu.
Yeah, see what happens there. Trachum likes to come inside, doesn't he? He'll inverted fullback.
I was going to say, is that the inverted fullback?
Yeah. See Michu drops out to the touchline then.
It's a funny one that we've spoken to Jill Scott about that, didn't we, on the podcast, the SFC Unfiltered.
Pep Guardiola's a big fan of it,
yeah.
isn't he?
So is Tony Mowbray now, by the looks of things. Gelhardt, strong in possession. Can his shirt pulled?
Oh, it's good feet. Oh, play on, play on.
I feel like the crowd are appreciating Gelhardt's effort this afternoon.
No,
obviously, he got the goal, but
yeah, in general as well, I think his hold-up play's been pretty good when it's come into him.
Mishu, Dan Neil. Two really skillful players to have in the middle of your pairings.
Do you know what he's done well, Coyle? 3 or 4 times he's done that there. You know, see a lot of defenders will just keep on dropping off there, afraid to commit, but he's just had a little stab at it with his leading foot there, and he's won it 2 or 3 occasions. One on Lyndon Gooch a moment ago as well.
Jack Clark.
A difficult one. Hull sat really deep. Everybody back in their own third.
It's almost half time. Flown over. Oh! Side netting from Luke O'Nien.
Luke O'Nien out on the right wing there, yeah.
3 minutes added on at the end of this first half.
Let's have a look, he's on the overlap there. Ahmad just rolls into his path and let's have a look. Does he try and do Darlow or does he get it wrong? Comes off the outside of the post, I think. Yeah, I think he's looking to fizz a cross in around the 6-yard line and it is off the outside of the post.
So Darlow was keeping
scrambling.
an eye on it, yeah, but he was scrambling. Clark halts. Coyle.
Yeah, so Jack Clark's done really well in recent weeks as well. I think go back to the Norwich game, he got caught early on, didn't he? Aaron's got him behind him, but after that he helped out, tracked back really well, and Burnley as well, excellent. Him and Patrick, and again this afternoon.
Jack Clark getting away from Seri. Ahmad just thinking about the shot. Charged down by Greaves it was.
Well, he's up early, Luke O'Nien. There's a little nudge comes over the top. I think it's, is it Tufan that's gone down, the 7th?
See, you can see, yeah, it is Tufan.
Let's have a look. Yeah, Ahmad puts his laces through it. Comes up there, Luke's up early. It was a difficult one, these. I've been there myself, centre half. You want to get up, you want a little bit of leverage, come over the top on the shoulder, win the ball, and then some refs allow that to go on. That one there. Keith Stroud not having it.
Will not have much more left in this first half. Inside the final minute of added time. And the Gooch letting that one run. Well, smashed it off.
Played it off.
Yeah, Syed Manesh. Only just might. And just behind Lyndon Gooch, there's a parade waiting to come out at half time, and that's all about the Foundational Light again, because today is our dedicated fixture. I'll tell you the details of how you can donate at half time. Lyndon Gooch under pressure, and the referee's seen enough in the first half, and I think the paying customers have got their value, haven't they?
Well, yeah, trying somewhere.
Interesting one as to what Tony Mowbray would have said to his side, because Sunderland did some things really well in the first half. And
mixed bag, I think. Yeah, mixed bag from Hull as well, wasn't it? See Seri on the ball. I think generally he controlled the game quite well early on, and then got caught on one. I think Michu stole it off him in the lead up to one of the goals there. And yeah, it was a funny one. I think you can see why both teams have struggled in recent weeks, but you can see why both teams, they want to play football in the so-called right way. Sorry, they want to get the ball down. They want to try and play. And it's a lovely surface for it.
Carl Darlow gets his first touch in front of the Roker end. I'm sure they all know he's on loan from Newcastle United.
And it's that battle again, isn't it? What you see, seen in the first half a few times. Side Manesh running in behind Lyndon Gooch. They just try and drop it in behind. I think Pelkas, as he come into the team on this left-hand side, I don't think he touched the ball more than 3 times in that first half, did he?
I don't think so. Here's Roberts. Trey Hume's gone ahead of him. Nicely done. Sunderland get it back. Dan Neil, Ahmad. Gelhardt's gone ahead of him. Ahmad looking for the opportunity to strike it. Just didn't open up, did it?
Yeah, that's what he's looking for, that half a yard on his left foot, wasn't he, to try and bend it into that far corner. It wasn't there. Chops back inside onto his right. Opportunity went away. Good start from Sunderland, though.
People still making their way back to their seats around us here in the West Stand. It's quite a high turnout from both sets of supporters, actually.
There we go.
Jack Clark. Strike comes in from Gelhardt. Far too much on it.
Yeah, it was on his favoured left foot as well, wasn't it? Just set back to him there. He fancied it. 20, just over, was he 20 yards or so out? Blazes it high and over the top. It's good again from Jack Clark. Been bright, hasn't he, again this afternoon? Cutting inside.
Gooch. This is Jack Clark. Gooch again, just toying with Hull defenders. 9 trying to be direct. Trying to feed it straight into Ahmad, wasn't he?
I think Ahmad's on his heels, not expecting it as it comes across the Luko 9. He has to wrap it, so it's a narrow corridor, he's got to play it into him. I think if Ahmad's on his toes there, he's getting on the end of that.
Now McLaughlin has to kick it out under pressure.
No, it's been a really good start. There's only 3 minutes or so gone in the second half, but we've been really good on the front foot. Moved the ball well.
Like a foul on Dan Neil. Referee agrees.
It's one of those for Hull, isn't it, where you say they've not come out the change rooms yet in the second half, not got going. Jack Clark coming across, Patrick Roberts over the ball. Free kick on this right hand side touchline.
Crowd is singing Ahmad's name. Jack Clark does stand over this one, but as does Patrick Roberts. Could be either of them here. Outswinger, in-swinger,
yeah,
shot.
Won first half, didn't he? Well, Danny Barth got his head on. Collision with McLaughlin.
Jack Clark. Oh, it's a good ball in. Gelhardt picks it up. Charge down. Gooch gives it back to Gelhardt.
Ball.
Danny Barth is still forward. It's kept alive by Mishu. Foul given against him though. Leaning on Surrey.
Battle of the big men there. Surrey and Edward Mishu leaning into him.
I think 09 was trying to take it quite advanced of where the offside was. Oh, it takes a deflection as the ball was intended for Gelhardt. And Hull City can get some possession. Has been a good start from Sunderland though in the second half, as you said, Danny.
Yeah, it has. Oh,
and they might be in here. Roberts picks it up. Clark's gone ahead of him. He's looking for Ahmad. Cut out by McLaughlin.
You know what, I think Jack Clark's his ball there, just outside him. Flying past him, Jack. He doesn't know he's there, Patrick.
Gelhardt grafting hard to try and get it back. Tufan can't get past Luke O'Nien.
Yeah, good from Sunderland. They're on top of Hull here. Not allowing them to settle in the second half.
Downfield from Patterson. McLaughlin picks it up. They'll start again from Darlow. Traore does well to keep it in, but Sunderland steal it back. Gelhardt continues, he does really well there, Joe Gelhardt, and has popped through looking for Patrick Roberts, just couldn't reach him. Gelhardt still motoring away, gets it back. Oh. Great challenge from Lyndon Gooch. Play continues. Racina is incensed.
Foul. Yeah, but Lyndon was on the front foot, wasn't he, Lyndon? Stayed down. Well, it's not a head injury, is it? So, play's carried on.
Oh, and then
that's a foul.
That's a foul.
Yeah, they're asking the question, but it's not head injury. I thought it was good play from Lyndon. He's on the front foot then. Is it Seri that's gone down, is it? Or is it Traore?
I think it's Traore.
Traore it is.
But he was just robbed, basically, though, wasn't he?
He's waiting for the ball there, look.
Bonk.
Bang there, he's towed the ball through his legs. Yeah, it's
referee's
contact
right
after
there.
the game, and he
Referee's
thinks about
right,
it there.
yeah.
I think Keith Stroud, but wasn't. Let's have a look, and then, yep. Pelkas, pretty much his only contribution to the game so far, really. And free kick to Sunderland, right hand side of this 18-yard box.
It's probably a little bit too wide for a shot. It would have to be a cheeky.
Angle,
it would have to be a cheeky one, wouldn't it?
It's one of those little slide ones, isn't it, where you set up to try and hang it up to that far post area and then
reverse it. Like
I was going to say with the left in, Patrick that's over the ball, so he might fancy it. That wall's certainly not 10 yards.
Yeah.
The referee just taking them back.
Well, that gives him an option, doesn't it?
Yeah.
But Darlow, I think, is alert to that. He's standing on his near post at the moment, just to.
Yeah, I think he's just lining up the outside of his wall.
I think he might do is clip it towards the likes of O'Nien and Danny Barter, with the first men in attack inside the penalty area here, Danny.
It's a difficult one, that, I think, if you're looking for that corridor to right foot it.
Let's see then.
Like that, yeah.
Gone for the other post. Darlow brings it out. This pushes Jack Clark away. Sunderland get it back. Can Roberts keep it in? Just a little bit too much on it. The Sunderland fans you can hear inside the Stadium of Light, of course. Edouard Michou. Gooch. Gelhardt surrounded by three players. Is he fouled? He is.
Yeah.
Well, one of them at least fouled him.
Yeah, it's sandwiched, I think, wasn't he there, Joe Gelhardt? Lyndon
carried it quite a long way, didn't he, Lyndon? Did well.
Yeah, gets his body in well. He just toe pokes it into his path there. Let's have a look. Oh, the first one's played the ball. Seri coming in behind him.
So what do we do here? Jack Clark stands over this one.
Patrick joins him as well. In swinger, out swinger. What's it going to be? So it's going to be Jack Clark. Bottom of your picture. Ahmad's free, isn't he, round the back?
In from Roberts. Is it going to drop? Oh! Dan Neal.
Well, look close from here, and Carl Darlow's got the arms open as if to say, yeah, that's going wide. Let's have a look from this angle, see how close it was.
This will be a great angle to see it from. sits up from
Yeah,
now.
that dipping volley.
Oh.
Yeah, just, was it 2-3 feet away, wasn't it? He had one last week, didn't he, down at Burnley as well. Good hands from the keeper on that night. Sunderland fans not happy. Darlow and Hull just slowing things down.
I wonder if there might be a change happening soon. And fourth officials standing with these board ready. Oh yeah, I can actually now see a Hull player down there. Looks like it's Greg Doherty who's going to come on. He's replacing Pelkas, who's, like you say, has had a bit of a stinker this afternoon, Dan.
Yeah, just no real involvement in the game, has he? And body language there.
Sticking on a midfielder, Greg Doherty.
Yeah, it looks like he's gone into the middle of the park and Slater's come out to this left-hand side. 27.
Doherty, of course, formerly of Rangers and Hamilton. Stanley Bart has to come across. Stretching challenge from Trey Hume. Gelhardt trying to get on the end of it after Ahmad is dispossessed. Oh,
It wasn't a bad ball in.
Coyle
Falls into his path there. Coyle
teasing
on the overlap.
cross.
Yeah, fizzes it in. Is that Diallo that's gone down?
Yeah, he's still feeling the effects of that challenge.
Yeah, it just comes off the bottom of Jack Clark's studs there. Wrong foot's Lyndon Gooch. It's a good ball in from Coyle. Fortunate just ahead of his couple of players in the middle of the box, and it is Ahmad feeling his ribs there.
Let's hope he's okay. Let me give you the text number once again if you would like to donate to the Foundation Light this afternoon. It's the dedicated fixture. Text FOL5, all one word, to 70085. Tony Mowbray just having a few words with Ahmad. There's Alex Pritchard, who Ahmad came in for this afternoon. Just managing those players back to fitness, isn't he?
Yeah, I think he got 60-65 minutes last week. Alex Pritchard had a couple of injury problems of late, hasn't he? You said earlier on he didn't look too happy to be coming off there, but he's going to get some game time this evening.
And there's a round of applause starting around the stadium this afternoon because of a Sunderland fan, Ian Wake, who unexpectedly passed away before the Burnley game. Let's see what happens here with Ahmad. Can we get on the end of it? Still trying to get there. Sunderland almost advancing with possession there. Daniel gets it back. Yeah, sorry, Ian Wake was a lifelong Sunderland fan, and if anyone was ever at the game, home or away, Ian and his friend Michelle always at the games. They also featured in Sunderland Till I Die as well. And the whole crowd showing their respect to Ian Wake, who passed away very recently here, unexpectedly. Here's Ahmad. Gooch. Ahmad feels the presence of Seri. Yeah, I think it was a foul. Yeah.
Yeah, they're quite patient, Sunderland down this right-hand side. A few players involved, Dan Neil, Ahmad, Trey Hume, and it popped into Ahmad there. I think it's Seri, just A little bit too keen, isn't he, trying to fish around him? You see there, doesn't get any of the ball, and there's a free kick. Jack Clark and Patrick over it again. I think it'll be Jack Clark here now. Just
watched Danny Bart there. He was giving us some hand signals there. I was trying to work out what it meant, but it was more like a dance move than anything else.
Yeah, I think for me, I like Jack Clark on this one. You see that little corridor there between the two-man wall, and just bend it into, yeah, that spot there. Keeper can't come, you see. You see Darlow initially on his way, but because it's that outswinger, he has to go back.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, unfortunately, Danny, see there, a little bit frustrated. He can get more contact on the ball.
Coyle staying down this time.
So look, yeah, lovely ball in from Jack Clark. You see Darlow there, and then he goes back on the old bungee rope. It was Trey Hume the first one, wasn't it, actually, around the far stick. There, gets up well over the top of Coyle, and then difficult for Danny Bart. Ball dropping, a couple of men round him. Not too happy there, Coyle, does he?
There didn't seem to be much contact either, really, and he tried to get back up to on his feet. Yeah, it looks like there's going to be a change. So it'll be a second change for Hull City. They've got a few, I think it might be Callum Elder. Just see what happens here. There's Callum Elder who's going to come on.
I think he's done. He's took the captain's armband off, hasn't he?
Well, he's probably one of their more effective players, isn't he?
Yeah, no, I thought in the first half especially he was excellent. Gets forward well, uses the ball well, and he defended quite well in that first half.
So Elder comes on, Callum Elder, for Louis Coyle, who'll be disappointed. Australian Callum Elder. And lots of loans in English football. Started his career at Leicester.
Yeah, had a little bit of a shuffle up there. Hull, Elder coming on at left back.
Darlow under pressure. 09 picks it up. Nine goes inside to Dan Neal, who lets the ball roll across him, but then Hull are able to take possession. He's Elder, who's just come on. Maybe a change around in the full-backs. That's still in, still in and danger, and it's been smashed in!
It's Slater.
Well, we're going to have to see that back, but Slater has slammed it home, and Hull go in the lead.
Yeah, it's Trey Hume, isn't it? He goes shoulder to shoulder, trying to see the ball out of play. Not enough pace on it. Linesman's on the far side, obviously looking through the line of the posts. See Trey Hume there. Yeah, puff of the cheeks. We think he can deal with it now. From having ourselves 2-1 in front, we find ourselves 3-2 down.
Let's have a look at this then.
Let's have a ball in the middle of the park. Just played in behind here now, isn't it? Let's have a look. He actually does well, Trey. Matches the run. Let's see it back. It's hard. It's one of those, isn't it, where you're looking down the line of it.
I think it's one of those where there's grass visible, but not all.
Yeah, here we go.
Of the
Let's
ball.
have a look. Nope, that's not out there. If that's as far as it rolls, no, I don't think it's out. That's the camera line you're looking down, isn't it? Bang on line with it. Here we go.
Slightly behind the line.
Yeah, it just doesn't get.
I think it's kept in.
Yeah. Flares have gone off there.
Yeah, I think we're able to restart though. The flare's gone off in the away end. Hasn't come down onto the home fans, thankfully. So we have had another goal here at the Stadium of Light. It's gone against Sunderland though.
Yeah, really, against the run of play as well.
Yeah, Regan Slater smashing it in from, I guess it's a mistake to presume it had gone out from Trey Hume, who's involved then. Ahmad tries to do something at the other end for Sunderland. Hume gets his foot in that time.
Yeah, it's a change of position from Slate as well. You see down below, as come out to this left-hand side, they brought the full-back on for Coyle, and they shifted back four, all shifted across one.
Yeah. Doherty looking for Slater. You make sure this time.
Difficult ones them. I've had them at centre or full-back. Every defender's had one where you know there's not enough pace on the ball. You're hoping it's going to run out. You just try and lean into the man, and that's exactly what Trey's tried to do there. Doesn't quite get enough for the man to nudge him off the pitch, and the ball obviously stays in play. It's a great finish from him. You have to give him credit. I know he's only 5 yards out or so, but he thunders it into that far side netting.
Well, Sunderland will have to come from behind once again if they are to get all 3 points.
To and fro this game, isn't it? I think it's more of a blow, the fact that we've been the better team in this second half, had a lot of play, a few free kicks going in there, been on the front foot.
He's Ahmad. Oh, he's brought it back.
Yes, I think it's Alfie Jones, isn't it? The number 5 just leans into him a little bit. Is it? No, it's not. It's McLaughlin, sorry. Well, we said it earlier, still a lot of time to get back into it now, isn't there, as well? 20 minutes or so.
Gelhardt has laid it off with his head to Mishu. He's Jack Clark. Gooch slams on right in the middle. Cleared by Hull. Roberts. Gonna go around Elder. Thinks about it. Gives it to Ahmad. Gets it back. A little bit too nonchalant there from Roberts. Hull try to come forward, but they play it out. Michael Proctor just giving it straight to Luke O'Nien. Pretty much all the Sunderland options are warming up beneath us. Sunderland yet to make a change. Hull have made 2. It's normally around the 60-minute mark as well.
Yeah,
when
it is,
Tony
but
Mowbray
I can see why he hasn't. We were
Yeah.
in a good, comfortable position, and then you might get a few fans now say, why haven't we made any changes? Because for 15 minutes or so at the start of that second half, we were excellent.
Jack Clark. Oh, he's gone down, Jack Clark. Is that a penalty?
It is.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Well, it's silly. Is it Greaves
It's
on
the
the far
tackling.
side?
No, it's Jones. It is. I
It's
think
Jones. Yeah,
It
you're
is,
right.
Yeah, Alfie Jones move out to right back. Jack just gets the wrong side of him.
Jack's just waiting for the contact, and he gives him it.
Saying that he does it well, Jack. Once he drives across his man, he puts the brakes on a little bit, waits for a little bit of contact. Let's have a look. Yeah, goes on the outside of him, and it's there now. He's in trouble.
Yeah, just
He
shoves
leans
him in the
into him
back.
a little bit. He does go down a little bit easy, but the arms come out and he leans into him. Let's have a look. Shove there, gentle one there. Yeah, and then when both players go down, it doesn't look great either, does it? So, see Keith Stroud's position. He's looking through the back of it. He's probably having a bit of a gamble. He's got Sherry as well in his line.
I think it'd be strange if he didn't give that.
Yeah.
Right then, can we be 3-3 here?
Well,
Who's going to take it? Ahmad, you would expect. There's a couple around it.
Yeah, Ahmad stepping up.
I think Lyndon Gooch and Trey Humer just simply watching the penalty spot. Make sure it wasn't scuffed.
Yeah.
So can Ahmad get his second goal of the game? What a loan spell he's had at Sunderland this season, on loan from Manchester United. Ahmad against Darlow, posted in! Darlow got a touch
got there,
line.
yeah, see his reaction. I think he's got his fingertips on it onto the post. It looks like it's come off the post and gone in. He's disappointed there, Carl Darlow, but Sunderland back on level terms, 3-3. Let's have a look from this angle. Goes the right way, he does. Yeah, he's disappointed, I think, looking at his reaction. Full stretch, Carl Darlow.
Does it show the quality of Ahmad's penalty that still goes in?
It's just the pace on it, I think. Yeah, it's just the pace that's done Darlow there. Say he goes the right way, doesn't he? Not enough on it.
And that's got the crowd up again inside the Stadium of Light, but Hull City who are advancing. Elder. Slater. Cross comes in, it's gone behind though. Patterson saw it go out. So, can Sunderland go on and get another goal?
Plenty of time for a winner, isn't there? Well,
you wouldn't bet against it this afternoon.
Sure, how many had this on their coupons before the game?
Changes are happening for Sunderland soon. Pritchard stripped, Ekwar stripped. We've seen you there, speaking to the linesman, I think, just in front of him?
Yes, a little bit of a joke with the linesman there, isn't he? He's got to monitor if he's seen the penalty decision back or what, I'm not sure.
I don't think they can have any complaints about the penalty decision, Danny.
No, you know, listen, when you, as a defender, you get in that position there, you're wrong side, your arms go on, it might be a little bit of contact with the legs.
Oh, it's gone through O'Nien. Tufan lays it off for Slater, gets it back. O'Nien's gone with him. Slater. And then they've got numbers back. But Hull comfortable. It's a big one. Well wide. McLaughlin.
Fancied it, didn't he? And nobody come out to press him. 30 odd yards out. Well, here we go. Alex Pritchard's the first one. Joe Gelhard making way.
He's getting a good reception as well, Joe Gelhard.
Yeah, no, I think again he always puts a shift in. Joe, to be fair, I think his link-up play's been quite good today.
Scored
Some
as
good
well.
touches, got his goal in the first half. Yeah, good appreciation from the Sunderland fans.
Pierre Ekwar's going to come on as well. And he's coming on for Edouard Michoud, his countryman.
Yeah, contributed, didn't he? That first goal, I think, was it nicked it off Seri in the first half. Put a shift in as well.
Right then, we've got a good 15 minutes ahead of us here at least, Danny.
Just the two subs for now then.
Just the two subs for now. 2 subs for Sunderland, 2 subs for Hull. Hull still have a player on the bench who could do some damage. Longman, who had a good game in the first fixture.
Yeah, he's a handful. Yes.
Ryan Longman on the bench, so we could see a change for them. But now Pritchard picks it up and charges forward, just gets caught underneath him.
Tackle. Oh.
Fans don't
Dan
agree.
Neil, yeah, no, well, we're a distance away, but it looked like a good crunching challenge from up here.
Don't forget, today's fixture is our dedicated fixture for the Foundation Alliance. We're trying to raise money for the foundation. You can do it wherever you are in the world this afternoon. Simply text FOL5, that's FOL5, all one word, to 70085 to donate £5. Comes out to Doherty here, on 9 with the head. Tufan takes it on. Seri. Suddenly get it back. Oh, it's just gone out of play before Jack Clark can get there. Will there be another goal in this game?
Nicked it.
Ran away from Roberts.
Oh,
Patterson comes. Thinks about it. Danny Barkett bails him out a bit. Now Sunderland come forward. Dan Neil feeds Jack Clark. Can't take your eyes off this game. Jack Clark still going. Oh, right across the face of the goal.
Yeah, I think the other end, I think Luke O'Neill just tries to chest it or head it back into Anthony Patterson, doesn't get enough on it, and then it becomes a bit of a mess. We scramble it clear, and then Dan Neil does really well. He feeds it out to Jack on this left-hand side. And again, up against Jones. Just too much on it. Patrick trying to get across the near post. Here it is now. See Luke, yeah, tries to chest it, doesn't get enough on it. It's short. I think he could go round Anthony Patterson there. Tries to just nick it over the top of him. He'll get away with one.
Reeves lets it go through to Darlow. Darlow has to kind of spin on it. He doesn't make a great connection. Luckily, well, I was going to say it fell to a whole play, but they give it possession away straight away. Pritchard picks it up. Pritchard looks like he has some intent since coming off the bench. Feeds it to Jack Clark. Clark up against Jones. Clark pulls it back. Pritchard, can he get a shot away? He can! Oh, it's in the crossbar! Trey Human was!
Trey Human there, yeah, and I think it's a good save from Darlow. Good reactions and palms it up onto the crossbar, I think. See Jack Clark, he's got Jones in knots there. Just pulls it back. Pritchard fires it across and oh, what a save. Yeah, Trey Hume finds himself, was it 5 yards out? Darlow with the reactions.
McLaughlin. Brings his charge down. Yes, we must remind you that you can take part in the post-game programme. If you were to use the hashtag AskDanny this afternoon, there's plenty to talk about. 6 goals in this game so far. Have your say. Use the hashtag AskDanny wherever you are around the world, and we'd love to know where you are around the world as well. Whether you're in Manhattan or Marley Potts. Elder. Tufon. It's run out.
Yeah, promising break for Hull there. Tufon a little bit sloppy with his pass back into Elder's path.
40,676 inside the Stadium of Light to watch this mid-table championship game. Ahmad gives it back to Roberts, feeds it to Jack Clark.
Yes! What a goal that is. What a goal. Look at Jack Clark's reactions there. Yeah, and the main men involved, weren't they? Ahmad, Pritchard, Patrick Roberts, and then Jack Clark with the icing on the cake. What a finish, and look at him there. Loving it, and rightly so. 4-3.
It's one of those famous counter-attack goals from Sunderland. We
yeah,
just can't stop them.
Season,
you just can't stop them. They're passing around you.
And that's what we're all about. And we've seen it throughout the season. You say it there, Frankie, you go back to the goal at Reading, one at Huddersfield. This one, some fantastic goals we've scored this season. Just look at it out from the back as well, into Luke O'Neill. Trey Hume just clips a little ball forward. Alex Pritchard on the move. He's been bright since he come on. Into Ahmad, lovely first touch into Patrick's path. That's what we've seen in the first half, driving, but we're tidier on the ball this time. Ahmad there, pokes it through into Patrick's path. First time, Jack, how'd you like it? Slot it under Darlow, 4-3.
What a goal, and it all started with a throw-in as far along this touchline as you can go without being a goal kick.
One end to the other.
And rightfully so, this Stadium of Light is alive and noisy.
Yeah, rightly so as well. What a goal that was.
Right, 4-3. Linesman's flagging for the foul on Ahmad. He's hurt. Let's hope he's okay.
I think he's gone in the book as well, has he?
Yeah, his yellow card. It was at Elder.
Elder, I think. Yeah, he's having a word. Let's have a look back. I think he goes to put his foot. Let's have a look. Yeah, so
takes his
he
trailing leg.
It's his trailing leg, yeah. Slides through. I think he catch him with his knee. Let's have a look. Yeah, obviously an accidental one. Both players going for the ball, and he's frustrated there, Elder, but I think he's found himself in the book.
And some discomfort there. Let's hope he's all right.
Yeah, he won't want to come off here. Ahmad Diallo enjoying himself out there.
Mark Venus having a word with Tony Mowbray. They've still got options on the bench, Sunderland. Let's remind you who's on the bench still. Isaac Lahaji, Abdullah Bar, Dennis Sirkin, Johannesson. You could see the likes of Abdullah Bar coming on if it was needed.
Yeah, just looking back at the finish there from Jack.
Do you think he's tried to go across?
I think it's come a little bit off his heel, yeah. And he's done Darlow a little bit.
Hey,
he won't tell us that, though.
Doesn't matter how it, you tried to take away his assist earlier as well, so don't do that.
Yeah, his intended assist with the left foot. I was going to say, is it a free kick on the floor? Patrick trying to take a throw in there.
Well, Hull will try and make their substitutions. Malcolm Abayomi and Ryan Longman about to come on. Longman caused problems in the first fixture. Play continues, the substitutions haven't happened. Might now though. Nope, still waiting. Header forward from Elder. And 9 tries to return it. Here's Ahmad, he's back on the pitch and doing some skills in the middle and pulling away from Surrey as well. And Jack Clark's gone. If he turns it right, he's onside. Jack Clark's onside. Jack Clark. Clark. Over.
Yeah, he's in, isn't he? Jack Clark there. Lovely play again from Ahmad. Lovely skill here. Look, what pop. See you later. He's away, and there's Jack. He's on his bike in behind. And he tortured Alfie Jones since he's gone out to right back. He's in behind, just doesn't really quite get it out of his feet. He has to shuffle it about a little bit. Plays it across onto his left. And then just gets underneath it. Darlow goes down, fires it up and over the crossbar.
So, some confirmation of substitutions for Hull. Malcolm Abayomi, the number 10, has come on for Syed Manish, the number 9.
Yeah,
and Gene Surrey has come on.
Surrey.
Yeah, Gene Surrey's come off to make way for Ryan Longman. Oh, if Jack Clark slotted that one, I wouldn't be looking at the clock right now. He's had a great game though, Jack Clark, you have to say.
Been fantastic, yeah. Just got to keep that energy now, last 5 minutes or so.
Yep. There'll be added time as well. Plenty of goals and substitutions in this second half. Here comes Alex Pritchard. Ahmad waiting for it to drop. Elder comes across and is able to head it out. McLaughlin, who it is, gets a final touch. Sunderland fans enjoying this at the moment.
Oh yeah, trying to get the boys over the line. Trey Hume just slowing it down. Comes back to that one. Can we manage the game now?
Jack Clark almost around the back of Alfie Jones. He's tortured him in the second half, hasn't he?
Yeah, he has. He wouldn't have enjoyed going out there. Here comes Coyle, had to go off, didn't he? Say the back four, they all had to bump across one.
Shouts because Carl Darlow kicks it out of play. No foul.
That was a foul, yeah. Alex Pritchard did as well.
Nothing given. Ahmad will chase this one. Darlow. 9 with the header. All up in the air, lot at the moment. Jacob Greaves. Just a reminder of who scored for Sunderland this afternoon. Jack Clark. Ahmad's got 2, 1 from the penalty spot. Joe Gelhardt scored his first goal at this Stadium of Light. The wind's gone the other way. In front of the cameraman. Oh, Ahmad might steal it here. He has, and Pritchard's got it. Yeah, there was a foul on Ahmad there. I think that's what the referee's seen. He was definitely pulled back. Massini's not happy about it.
He's not seen it from the dugout there, has he? He's up on top of the referee.
Yep.
Yeah, it was Elder. It was a strange throw in, wasn't he? Threw it straight to him, and then looked like they won it back. Holt spotted it though. Keith Stroud.
Downfield from 09. Ahmad was coming from an offside position, so he couldn't compete for it. And BioWare's got the better of Lyndon Gooch. Still on it. So we'll have to be careful here. And it's still bobbling around. Eventually it's Dan Neal who gets a foot through it.
Yeah, it was that, wasn't it? It's bobbling about and it's waiting for either a Hull player to put the foot through it, but fortunately drops out to, was it Lyndon Gooch, did you say? Just puts his foot through out to this near side for the throw in. Nervy moments back there.
Elder stumbles. Keeps possession. 5 minutes will be added on, Danny. Ahmad bring it down. He gets a touch on it. As you're winning lottery numbers. Remember, all that money goes towards the foundation as well. Oh, Nye cutting it out. Somehow with his thigh on the floor.
Yeah, done well there.
Well, he's Pritchard asking for options, and Roberts was down here on the touchline.
Yeah, could have fizzed it out to him. And keeps possession though.
Ekward didn't really read the run of Roberts. Struggled a bit, Ekward, to get into the game. He's contributing like everyone else. Down the line, it's gone out as well. It will be a Sunderland throw in another one of those minutes. Tick by. We'll be back down pitch side after the game for the post-game programme. If you want to take part in that, use the hashtag AskDanny. Get your thoughts in. What do you think about him this afternoon? Jack Clark has had a great game.
Yeah, I'd have to give him man of the match. I think I know Ahmad's got a couple of goals as well. There's a few plays out there. Dan Neal, I thought, excellent, especially in that first half. But yeah, I think I'm going to go for Jack Clark today. I think his energy, as I said, he's helped out as well, tracking back, making a few tackles. But just when he's been on the ball today, he's looked sharp. gone outside his man, come inside his man, and it's caused problems all afternoon.
Ekwar wins a free kick. Bit of a breather for his teammates. Forward from Patterson. Played 2 of the 5. Ahmad will chase this one. McLaughlin's under it. Helped on by Elder. Ekwar gets a toe on it. Hume pops it forward looking for Ahmad. I think he might have strayed offside. Play continues. Carlo goes short. Sunderland will press. Flicked on by Pritchard. Lyndon Gooch. Oh, it's cut out.
Thought it was dropping for Ahmad for a moment.
Me too. Can't take your eyes off this game. You haven't been able to take your eyes off this game. This is very early on. Been a fantastic game of football, hasn't it, Danny?
Yeah, and there's Jack Clark again. Look, Lyndon Gooch bursting forward a moment ago, and Jack sits in for him. Getting a slide tackle with a minute or so to go on the clock.
Deep one, Patterson comes, ticks, goes down, and the seconds tick by once again.
Patrick as well, Jack, all played their part going forward. 7-goal thriller.
You would have thought it. I thought Hull struggled to score. We certainly don't, do we? Great energy from Jack Clark deep inside injury time, inside the final minute of added time. Danny Bart goes across to stop any advance by Hull. Longman was lurking. Final 30 seconds of added on time. Remember, it's only a suggestion of added on time. Referee can add on to added on time. And everyone's going forward.
Looks like Elder's going across, long throw in.
Gonna go for it, they're gonna go for it. Last chance saloon. Everyone is there. Every Sunderland player inside their penalty area. Here it comes. It's flicked on. O'Neill with the header. Traore. Slater.
Oh.
Referee gives it. He's given it. He's given it.
Yeah.
A penalty in the last second of the game.
It's Ekwar, isn't it? Goes flying in. Silence in the Stadium of Light.
And the referee left with no option really but to give it. I don't think there's much of a protest, Danny.
No, there's not. No, we'll see it back in a second. But yeah, I think it's Slater. He's saying I didn't touch him. Tony Mowbray's arguing. I think it's
after added time.
Added time, possibly. But yeah, you allow it to go from the throw in. Let's have a look at it back now. So we've got to get a bit more pressure on the ball there. And as it drops to Slater, let's have a look. Chops him. Yeah, you can see he clips him. It's a penalty. Let's have a look. Slater, good first touch. Just sells him the dummy. Bang there. Yeah, penalty.
Well, with the final kick of the game, Hull had the chance to equalise it. Meanwhile, Sunderland had problems. Who's that down?
Is it Luke O'Neill, is it? No.
Yeah, it is
Luke O'Neill, yeah. Well, he's already saved a couple this afternoon, this season, hasn't he, Anthony Patterson? He's going to have to save another one this afternoon if we want to take all 3 points.
Now, some of the Hull players have gone down with cramp as well. Just shows how end-to-end it's been, but
he's irate on the touchline, Tony Mowbray, about something there. I can only think he feels that time's up. You know, the throw-in had come in there. We half clear it, don't we, to the edge of the box. And then we don't really go and get any pressure. I think was it Traore that stood it up?
Yeah, and it wasn't even that well.
No, Slater brings it down and then
just
well, you say a little bit of
changes his
inexperience
shape.
maybe from Ekwa, but Slater just shifts his feet, doesn't he? And
well,
he
we've
catches him.
seen Anthony Patterson save penalties this season, Danny.
Well, I think the one down there, Estepinian, missed
Yeah,
it, didn't he? Put it wide of the
Put it
post.
wide.
I think Patterson went the right way to his left, didn't he?
Tufan has got a hold of it. I don't know if Luke O'Nine's is going to.
Well, it's one of those, isn't it? If he scores, that's the whistle going, and obviously,
So,
to piece.
Ozan Tufan, he has already scored. He scored the first goal of the game back on the 11th minute. Can he make it 4-4 with the final kick of this incredible game here at the Stadium of Light? Anthony Patterson is the only man on Weir side who can get all 3 points for Sunderland now.
Unless he blazes it wide or over.
Tufan scores. He went the right way, Patterson. And that's it.
Yeah, you don't see that often, do you? Penalty, and that's Tony Mowbray there, devastated.
Well, what a game we've had here at the Stadium of Light this afternoon. Danny, how do you even start to sum that up?
It could have been about 6-6, to be honest, couldn't it? I think excellent game of football, especially, as say, for the neutrals watching back at home.
8 goals, 2 penalties.
Yeah, I just think, it's disappointing, isn't it? Listen, last kick of the game there, 2 points have slid away from us.